Today we're going to be working on lesson 34, which is found on page 152 of your text. In this lesson, we're going to be talking some more about writing the names of numbers using words. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to be doing the opposite of what we did yesterday. Yesterday, you were given a number and asked to write the number out in words. In this lesson, we're going to be given the name of the number in words and asked to write it using digits. Okay, so the first one that we're given in example 1 is 895,000. And then see that we have a comma, 270. Now remember that commas are used to divide up the parts of the number. So if you remember that, it kind of helps. So that means that every time you see a comma, that means you're dividing up the number into its parts. Okay? And it's always helpful to read the entire number before you start. So 895,270. We're going to have that one comma. And before the comma, we have 895,000. So we would write 895. And then after the comma, we have 270. So this is how we would write the number by using digits and commas. Okay, so let's look at example 2. In example 2, you're asked to use digits to write 135 million. Now this is where we have to be careful because in this case we're not given any commas, but yet we're told that the number is 135 million, which means that there's going to be a significant number of place values. Because if all I wrote was 125 without any commas or anything else, I would only have the number 125. Actually, this is 135, so I need to change this to a 3. In order to make this 135 million, then what I would need to do is add some zeros. If I add 3 zeros, I have 135,000. In order to get million, I need to add 6 zeros. So this is 135 million because it places that 5 into the millions place. Okay? So let's look at example 3. In example 3, we're asked to use digits to write 7,025. Now notice we have the comma, so we know that this number has at least 2 parts. But we just have to be careful because when I write 7,000 as 7 and a comma, then this number is going to be 25. Well, 25 only has 2 digits. And every part of a number needs 3, so I'm going to have to insert a 0 and write this as 7,025. That means that there is no value in the hundreds place, and I need to indicate that by inserting a 0. Okay, look at number 4. It says use digits to write 2,300,000. So I'm writing 2 million, comma, 300,000. Now I'm only given 2 parts in the words of this, but since I'm dealing with the millions place and that's my first place, I'm actually going to need 3 parts. So I'll need the millions place, then the thousands, and then the ones. So 2 million. Well, to write 2 million, I just use the whole number 2. Then it says 300,000. So I would put in the number 300 here, and this is 300,000. I would then have to use zeros to fill out the rest of the number. So 2,300,000. Okay, so when you're writing these numbers, you have to be just a little bit careful to make sure that if you're missing some place values, you have to insert zeros. So why don't you go ahead and try your practice problems and come back and we'll work on those together. Okay, so now what we're learning to do is read a number and write the number by using digits. So let's go ahead and see how you did on your practice problems. Okay, problem A. it says use digits to write each number. It says 121,000, 340. So for 100, and I'm going to abbreviate 100 by using HUND, 21,000, and I'm going to abbreviate 1,000 with THOUS, 121,340. Okay, so 121,000, 340. So we're going to write 121, then 340. 121,340. Okay, let's try B. In problem B, we're asked to write the number for 12,000, 507. Okay, so this also will have two parts. It has our thousands part and it has our ones part. 12,000 would be 12 followed by a comma. 507 is 507. So 12,507. Okay, let's look at problem C. In problem C, we're asked to write using digits 5,075. So 5,000, 75. So in this case, we have two parts. But we have to be careful because 75 only has two digits. We need three digits in that section, so we'll have to write 075. So 5,000, 75. For problem D, we're asked to write 25 million. Well, 25 million is 25 followed by 6 zeros. Okay. What about 12,500,000? Well, 12 million would be 1, 2, and then 500,000 would be 500 followed by 3 zeros, or 500,000. So this is 12,500,000. And then for problem F, it says 280 million. So if we just wrote 280, this is what we would have. In order to make that 280 million, we have to add 6 zeros. So that's 280 million. And that's it. Well, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your math. I'll see you tomorrow.